Believe it or not, I thought part one was going to be longer than it was, but oh well. Greetings and salutations. This is Outspoken Diva, and welcome to Outspoken Diva Tells You a Story, where whether it's true or false, I'll let you know. We're on to part two of the pastor study. Let me catch you up. Lady left the church. She was embarrassed by the pastor. He wanted to know why she left the church. So her and her father decide to have a meeting with the pastor. And she lets him know that it's because she realizes that that church, that particular ministry, did not like or respect women. So now we're on to part two. Pastor Goins grimace. You are the third woman to come by this office saying that we hate women. Hate? I didn't use the word hate. Oh, the look and the work of the women are loved, but the minds, thoughts, and hearts are not respected. Respect? When Brother Stevens said that you were trying to be a homewrecker in my marriage, did I not correct him, Pastor? Only because that was your marriage. What about him starting all the rumors about every lady that wouldn't date him? What about when his brother got one? No, no, no. That's two girls pregnant. The young ladies were sat down after choir, but Brother Stevens is still on keys every service. Those other ladies brought that up. Pastor. No disrespect, but it takes two to make a baby. Okay, okay. What about the movie fellowships for the church paid for the ladies? Sir, thank you. Yeah, you all did pay for those movies, but you never paid attention to what movies y'all were selecting to pay for. Oh, if it was about a family going through hard times and coming out on the other side through the grace of God, that was fine. If it was about older women teaching younger wives how to fight the devil with prayer, that was fine. But let it be about a cop wrestling with forgiveness from God and victims of crimes. And somehow it became ladies lusting over a man in uniform. And the strange part about it was the church didn't even have the men's fellowship to see that movie either. And that was a good movie. Yeah, 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 yeah. Didn't we watch that? Yeah, yeah, Dad. Me and the pastor stared at him like, okay. Well, that was what the deacons decided, and they handled the finances. Well, Pastor, those are very valid issues that really did happen, but that's not why I left this church. At the beginning of 2019, the women's studies ministry books were switched all of a sudden. Y'all said it's because the previous ones, and as I quote, were by Christian feminists and churches that were taught by women preachers. My father handed him extra copies of my mom's that my mom had lying around with the book. I mean, extra copies of the books my mom had lying around. Pastor, we were learning from these books. We are always taught to read the Bible. Well, these were helping. In no day in my life have I ever heard the book of Hosea being preached from a pulpit. It was always just the book of the Bible we repeated. Did you know that there are men in the United States that use this book of the Bible to justify beating their wives, daughters, and girlfriends? Right here in the United States. One of these books talks about how Hosea and the story of his wife Gomer, and I learned from about them in this book. And then this book right here, this is my favorite. It teaches about how self-love is godly and biblical, but it's written by a mother of a female preacher that is actually the wife of one husband who is a beloved national pastor. I paused to look at Pastor. He was thumbing through the books and realizing then he's never read these offensive books. And what do you guys have? What did you guys replace these books with? Commentaries explaining the Sunday school lessons. Pastor looked up. Yeah, First Lady Goins complained about those replacements too. And I understand how attendance fell off that year for Bible study. But that can't be your only reason why you left, is it? No, it's not. My Aunt Mason and the Christmas play was the final straw that opened my eyes to my feelings. The pastor bowed his head. He knew exactly where I was going. And we're going to stop right here. Yeah. Hope you're enjoying this. And if you have any questions, comments, and concerns, leave them down below. And as always, talking to you in adult terms.